Wait, was Home Improvement the show? Is this just where Tim Allen's like the dad, or is this the one where
Yeah.
they like?
Yep.
Oh, see, I thought this was the show where they would like destroy impoverished families' homes and rebuild them. Episode begins in the Taylor bedroom. Tim and Jill are both sleeping. Short pause. You hear a woodpecker peck. Tim wakes up. Pecks. Jill wakes, startled.
What? What do you want now?
Can't you hear those annoying sounds?
I told you not to eat that bean dip.
Short pause. Pecks. It's that stupid woodpecker again. Pecks. Tim gets up and walks to the window. Cut outside, where you see Tim in the window shouting upwards towards the roof. Hey! Hey! Tim closes the window. Cut back to bedroom. He walks to the bed. Pecks. Now he's had it.
What are you gonna do?
Tim picks up Jill's robe and walks towards the window. Get rid of that woodpecker.
No, not with my robe.
I'm just gonna shoo him away.
Oh.
Cut to outside. Tim slams the robe at the roof over his head. Ah! Slam. Go away! Slam. Slam! The robe is stuck in the gutter. Tim. Darn gutter. He rips the robe to him and the gutter falls off the roof. Pecks. Cut back to bedroom.
What was that?
Manly. Nothing? He leaves the bedroom. Joe realizes she's freezing. Tim has left the window open. She gets up, closes it, and walks back into the bed. Tim returns with an old broom. He tries not to disturb Jill. He just thinks the window is still open, so he just walks ahead and smashes the window with the broom. Pecks. Opening credits. In the kitchen family room next morning. Jill is cleaning up after breakfast, and Randy is just finishing his.
Brad, come on! The bus will be here any minute!
Tries to look sick.
Mom, I don't feel too good. What's the matter? I don't know. I think I have a fever.
Feels Brad's forehead.
You don't feel hot to me. Here, I'll take your temperature.
Tim enters from the garage to Jill. What's the matter with Brad? Answers quick.
Well, he's dumb, and he has a darky haircut.
Paging Dr. Shot, Dr. Rimshot. I have no idea what he says here, but it sounds like this. Tim feels Brad's forehead and then forces Brad's head into his armpit.
Oh, Dad, my hair!
Oh, you're fine. To Randy, where's your little slingshot?
In the drawer. Mom took it away from me after I pelted Harold Hansen in the butt.
Jill comes back with a thermometer.
Here you go, Brad.
Puts it in his mouth.
There.
Tim finds the slingshot. Jill runs towards him.
Hey, no, come on. You're not going to use it on that poor little woodpecker.
I'm just going to use a little pebble. Hit him in the head and take away some of his short-term memory. Mark enters. Mom, can I have bread and feed my woodpecker? Don't feed the woodpecker. No, don't do that. Oh, but Pete is hungry. His name is not Pete. He doesn't have a name. It's a woodpecker. It's a pass. He's gone. He's out of here. Goodbye, Charlie. Tim heads for the garden door with Mark following him. You mean I can call him Charlie? No! From behind, walking out. Don't hurt Pete! It's Charlie! It's nobody! After Jill leaves, Brad sticks the thermometer in her coffee cup.
Why are you sticking that in Mom's coffee?
I need to get a high temperature fast. I didn't do my math homework.
So just copy Jennifer's.
I can't. I broke up with her.
You broke up with Jennifer? Why?
She said I couldn't copy her homework anymore.
Well, for $20, I'll do your math, and you don't have to date me.
Jill comes back, quietly.
Here comes Mom.
Brad quickly puts the thermometer back in his mouth, but it's incredible hot.
Oh, ew. What's wrong? My tongue hurts. Oh, God, I hope you don't have strep throat.
She takes out the thermometer, and Brad quickly turns on the cold water and waters his tongue.
I have to get to work today.
Looks at the thermometer, not surprised.
108?
That would be about 42 degrees Celsius.
I don't know whether to put you to bed or baste you.
Get serious.
What's going on at school? Nothing. I love school. Well, that's good. Then you won't mind going. Come on, get ready. Oh, man.
Brad leaves, and Randy tries to do it too.
I guess I better get my books.
Not so fast. Why doesn't Brad want to go to school?
Because he and Jennifer broke up.
They did? What happened?
I don't know.
Well, she must have dumped him or he wouldn't be so depressed.
Doesn't sound convinced.
Yeah, that's it. You know how sensitive Brad is.
They look at each other for a few seconds. Randy tries not to laugh.
His little heart is broken.
His little tongue is burned.
Don't make jokes. This is a sad thing that's happened to him.
You hear the school bus's horn. Honk! Shout!
Mark, come on! The bus is here!
Mark and Tim come from the garden.
Brad!
He appears.
Brad, honey, have a good day at school. Bye-bye.
All the boys leave. Tim, the pecker is not building a nest out there. There's twigs everywhere. He's building a city, skyscrapers, subways, mini-marts. It's Peckerville out there, honey.
Jennifer broke up with Brad. That's why he didn't want to go to school. He couldn't face her. Isn't that heartbreaking?
Yeah, I gotta find a better way to get rid of that woodpecker.
You're so callous.
Jill, he's 12. Girls will come and go in his life, okay?
Jennifer's his first love. It hurts when you lose your first love.
You don't have to worry about that. I see mine every day. Ha ha ha. Aw, from the audience.
Aww.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Walks to the garage. You should meet her sometime. Cut to the garden later that same day. Tim is standing on the ladder near the roof. He's holding a big horn. You know the kind of horn the audience uses in a sports game? He turns it on. A microphone? The rest of the scene is seen from the roof of the house. Jill and Andy come out.
Hey, come on. They can hear that all over the neighborhood.
I can't take this. That bird is mocking me. Sitting up there, smiling.
He's got a beak. He can't smile.
Your mom's got a beak. She smiles now and then.
I think you should call a professional.
I don't need a professional. Hey, I'll just look at this, the horn, up to the compressor and vaporize that little bird butt.
You need professional help.
I do not need an exterminator.
I meant a psychiatrist.
Tim and Jill walk inside. Randy stays back, and Brad comes from behind the trees.
Hey, Randy, I'm in big trouble.
What's the matter?
I flunked another math assignment. Mom and Dad are gonna kill me.
Maybe not. Mom thought you were upset about this morning because Jennifer dumped you.
But I'm the one that dumped her.
Yeah, but Mom doesn't know that. You can milk this thing. They could think you are having a problem with math because you're really lovesick.
Hey, that's a great idea.
Tim comes out in the garden again. Hey, guys, I gotta get rid of that woodpecker. I got that old Binford Blastmaster, all right? I'm gonna run 2,000 pulsating decibels through that horn. Tim puts on a hearing protector.
That's a great idea.
Can't hear. Huh?
You look like a big geek.
Still can't hear. He nods and puts up a thumb. All right. Cut to kitchen. Jill is talking on the phone.
No, sir, no. I don't want it killed. Don't you have some non-violent exterminators there?
Short pause.
Well then, why do you have this ad here with this happy little mouse hitchhiking down the highway?
Short pause.
Well, he should have his little teeny little head caught in a tarp, cheese drooling up the side of his mouth.
Short pause.
Will I? Hello? He hung up on me. That is so rude.
Cut to living room. Brad sits on the couch. Randy stands behind him. Sounds exhausted.
Hi, Mom. Oh, hi, honey. How are you? Not so good. Jennifer dumped me. I know. Randy told me.
I'm sorry, Brad, but I knew Mom would understand.
You must be pretty bummed, huh? Is there anything I can do for you? You could give me some milk and cookies. Yeah, okay.
She gets some.
So, Brad, do you want to talk about Jennifer? I don't think I can.
To Brad.
I bet seeing her in class makes it hard to think.
To Randy.
Boy, are you right.
The doorbell rings.
I'll get it.
Brad, I know how hard this must be, but...
Randy opens the door and lets Jennifer in.
You're going to meet lots of other girls, and I guarantee you, you can find somebody a whole lot better than...
Sees Jennifer.
Jennifer! Hi! We were just talking about you. You want some cookies?
No, I just need to talk to Bradley.
Oh, that's good. Here.
Puts the cookies on the table.
Randy, come and get the milk.
To Jennifer.
This isn't a good time.
This won't take too long.
Drops a notebook on the table.
Here's your math workbook. Good luck finding someone else to do your homework.
Tries to leave. Jill is shocked.
Wait, Jennifer.
Grabs her and talks so loud so Jill can hear it.
I'm really sad we're not going out anymore.
Then why did you say you'd only go out with me if I let you copy my homework? Goodbye, Bradley.
Jennifer leaves. Jill walks to Brad and Randy following her. Randy has a big smile on his face.
Bradley Michael Taylor, is that true? Have you been copying her homework? Mom, couldn't we not talk about this now? I'm very sad.
Sits down at the table and buries his head in his left arm.
Oh, shut up!
You can hear Tim from outside. This blast is for you, Woody! A major sound makes the house shaking and books fall off the bookshelf. Jill grabs a picture falling down from the wall.
Tim, stop it!
Commercial break.
This is where we like to thank our sponsor, RC Cola, for sponsoring this. To enjoy the great taste of RC Cola, better than Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Fuck yeah.
We got RC
And
Cola for this
also Skechers. Shout out Skechers.
Oh, Skechers. The grandpa shoes?
They are actually the Cloud shoes nowadays. They've rebranded.
Yeah. Could you do us a favor and describe drinking RC Cola while running in Skechers?
Oh,
John?
The first words that come to my head is the stuff of dreams. It is something that if I was on death row and they said to me, "What's your last request?" I would simply just put on my Skechers, run, and drink some RC Cola.
That's very poetic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Amazing. I think that covers our commercial break, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Amazing. Cut to kitchen. Jill is washing the dishes, and Brad sits by the kitchen counter. Randy sits at the table. Tim enters from the garden carrying the compressor. Hey, I got rid of that woodpecker. Right now he's checking into Walter Lance Clinic.
You know what Brad's been doing?
What?
Copying Jennifer's math homework.
Impressed? All right. Jill gives him an angry look. No!
Well, it's hard. I can't do it. I'm just stupid. Oh, the only stupid thing you did was try to cheat.
Getting caught wasn't too bright either. Oh.
You can go upstairs now.
Randy leaves. Brad, you can't go through all of life having other people do work for you.
Well, what about Al? He does your work for you.
Offended. Don't push me, fellow. To Brad.
We're just really disappointed in you. We thought you knew better than that.
To both.
Well, it's your fault. Oh, really? Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, you guys were so excited when I brought home that B. I thought I had to keep on getting good grades to make you happy. I was just trying to be a good son.
Tim and Jill look at each other and begin fake crying. After a few seconds, they get serious again.
You are grounded for a week. Well, why do I have to learn how to multiply compound fractions? I'm never going to use them.
You use them every day.
When? Well, when I go to the grocery store and I buy 1.5 pounds of cheese. Yeah, but you're not multiplying anything. Well, you didn't let me finish.
To Jill. Why don't you finish that?
Well, I buy 1.5 pounds of cheese and I multiply that by 1.5 gallons of milk.
Tim makes a little move with his hand, like he says, "You see," to Brad.
Why would you do that? Because I'm making cheese milk. Now, go get your math book. We're going to teach you how to multiply compound fractions.
To Jill. Couldn't we just punish him and send him to his room without his cheese milk? Jill laughs. They all walk to the kitchen table. To Brad.
Sit down. All right, get some paper out, and I've got pencils, and open up the book to the chapter about compound fractions.
Feels the paper in the book. Oh, nice crisp pages. Just like new.
Okay, here we go.
Reading.
Multiply the denominator and the whole number. Then add the product to the numerator. The sum will be the new numerator. Repeat the process with the second compound fraction and multiply the numerators and then the denominators. Convert the product to a compound fraction.
While Jill reads, Brad looks at Tim, who just directs him to look in the book. Go ahead, Brad. Slaps him.
Go ahead and what? You should
go ahead and...
Okay, we're going to help you with this one. The first one.
Pushes the book over to Tim.
So, Tim, you do that.
Why not? All right, everybody. Reads. Multiply 3 and 5/8 times 6 and 3/19. Doesn't understand a thing. What?
Well, it said multiply the denominator, and then the denominator, what was that again? The bottom.
Simultaneously. The bottom number! They all start to calculate. Tim scratches his forehead and looks over Brad's shoulder to see his result. Jill does the same thing. Why don't they just call it the bottom number? The denominator sounds like a Schwarzenegger movie, doesn't it? Deep voice. I'm the denominator. I'll give your leg a compound fraction.
Cut it out! I'm pretty sure it means that they want us to multiply that number and that.
Pecs. The woodpecker is back.
Oh, please, will you forget about the woodpecker?
Pecs. He's gonna wreck the roof. Heads for the garden.
We're supposed to be helping Brad here.
Tim closes the door and walks back. All right, okay. 8 times 3, 12 pecks, I guess. 8 times 3, 11 pecks, I guess. 8 times 3 is 23. 1 peck. 24. He looks back outside. Cut to garden. Tim walks in the garden with one of those big water pistols. Wilson is looking at a telescope.
Hi-ho, neighbor.
Hi, Wilson. Looks up.
My. That's an awfully big water pistol.
I'm trying to get rid of the woodpecker up there on the roof.
Why don't you try an owl? The owl's the natural enemy of the woodpecker.
That's just what I need up there. An owl. Then it wouldn't be tap, tap, tap. It would be tap, tap, tap. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Tap, tap, tap. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Tap, tap, tap. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Well, worked for Motown. Actually, you don't need a real owl. A wooden owl would do the trick.
I'll try it. I've tried everything else.
I see your son Brad is assiduously poring over his academic tomes.
Gets nervous. He's what? Short pause. Yeah, he's studying. Hey, Wilson, do you know how to multiply compound fractions?
Yeah, of course I do, Tim. I love mathematics. It's one of the building blocks of thought. Nothing teaches order and discipline better.
Looking in the telescope again.
You know what Galileo Galilei said?
Yeah, 1601 Florence. Philosophical voice. Why do both of my names sound like the same?
No, he said the universe is written in the language of mathematics. It's characters, triangles, circles, other geometric figures. Without mathematics, one wonders about in a dark labyrinth.
A labyrinth?
Let's just say a maze.
I know I am. I want Brad to be a good student, so I told him that multiplying compound fractions is a really important part of that. You know, between you and me, it's kind of useless information.
Well, I don't know about that. Tim, there was a time when I thought that my extensive research in ancient tribal cultures, obscure scientific data, the thoughts of great philosophers would never come in handy. Then you moved in.
Cut to the TV studio. Tool time is being taped. Tim and Al stand at the workbench behind a little cupboard containing the 4 parts of a teacup set.
For the filigree work, around the edges, use the Bilford scroll saw.
Nice job, Al.
Thank you, Tim. You can also see how nice it displays my mother's teacup collection.
And as a little surprise for you, Al, takes a giant bra from under the workbench and holds it up. Here's a part of your mother's D-cup collection. He throws it down on the floor in front of the workbench. An ach sound from behind the camera indicates somebody getting hit by a big thing. Why don't we tell them what we're doing next? They walk in the middle of the studio with a small floor.
Okay, well, next we are going to be demonstrating how to lay a new floor, but first we need to calculate just how much hardwood we're going to be needing.
Right, and for that we'll be using mathematics, the language of the universe. And that's according to Ernest and Galileo. I bet you didn't know that, did you, Al?
I don't think anyone did, Tim.
That's right. Our project board here is 8 feet by 4 feet. To get the square footage, you want to multiply by that 2 numbers. Al takes his tape measure and begins to measure the board. Since I walk the mathematical walk, walks in a weird way, and talk the mathematical talk, I know that directly to the camera, 32 square feet.
Well, actually, Tim, the exact measurements are 8.5 by 4 1/3.
What are you getting at, Al?
Well, Tim, since you walk the mathematical walk, you need to multiply those 2 numbers. Oh, human abacus.
Tim gets annoyed and corrects his tie. Well, I'd love to, my stout little assistant, but we're out of time. Ha, 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 ha. So I just have to round it off to 32.
36 4/5.
Whatever, Al. In order to get a new floor, we have to lift off the old floor.
That's right. And for that, we can use a simple basic scraper.
That wouldn't be any fun. Let's use the dry ice method. You just put dry ice down there to lift the asphalt, tiles right off.
Actually, Tim,
Tim leaves.
using dry ice, you'd need an awful lot of dry ice for that to work.
From backstage. For once, Al, you're totally correct.
So what we'll need to do is we'll be using the...
You hear some basic rumbling from backstage. An engine starts.
The simple basic scraper.
Takes one from beside the workbench.
You can pick this up at just any
Tim comes driving in a little truck loaded with dry ice.
hardware store.
Tim drives forward and up the board looking very manly, but then he loses control and the truck stands on its back wheels. Then it leans forward and smashes the little cupboard with Al's mother's teacups from the truck. We'll be right back after these messages from Ben Ford's Tool. Al looks very sad.
Oh.
Cut to the Taylor house. Tim is preparing to use Mark's helicopter, painted with a shark mouth, against the woodpecker.
What are you doing with Mark's toy helicopter?
Mark, what have we added? More power. Grunts. Oh. 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 Grunts too. Oh. Oh. Now it's a heat-seeking, peak-tweaking, shark-based pecker-wrecker. Grunts. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
What about the wooden owl you put up there to scare it away?
The owl looks fine on one side, but Mark turns it around and the other side is missing. It's pecked away.
That little woodpecker did that?
The little woodpecker, as you call it, has a pretty bad attitude. Mark, get the rest of my gear up there on the landing. Okay.
Oh, God.
Brad comes home from school from the garden, sees the helicopter.
Wow.
Darn right, wow, huh? To Brad.
Hey, how did your test go? Great, I got a C. Good, that's good. And you know the best thing is that did this all yourself.
To Brad. Remember, math teaches us discipline and order. Without math, mankind just walks around in a dark maze with a Labrador. Looks at Tim, not understanding.
Getting a dog?
No, am I not being clear here? If you need help with school, why don't you come to us?
Well, that's okay, because I know how to multiply compound fractions.
Yeah, how did you learn how to do compound fractions?
Well, that was easy. I taught him.
Who taught you?
Well, 7th grade math. I just helped myself. And Mom, I forgot. I was talking to Jennifer today.
Jennifer?
Keep up, Tim. They got back together. What did she want? Well, she said, if you need any more help with compound fractions, call her tonight.
Tries to explain. Tim just makes a yeah, right look. He means,
if she needs help, because after I mastered it, I called her to check and see if it's all right, so she started asking.
Tim moves his arms like he's shoveling. Jill laughs. You're pathetic, you know that? Mark comes back with Tim's motorcycle helmet and gloves. Here, Dad, here's your stuff. All right.
So, do you think this thing is going to be safe?
Has put on a helmet. This is going to be great. You guys stay in the safety of the hangar while Captain Bob is going to go out there and take care of that woodpecker. Tim grabs the helicopter and begins to leave.
I think I should just call the hospital and see if they are serving the soup you like.
Tim walks to his stereo and turns on some battle music. Ha. Closes the helmet and walks into the garden. The screen turns into a bird that flies away. Cut to the garden. Tim is ready to fly the helicopter. Oh boy. Here we go. There we go. The helicopter flies. Up, up, up. Yes. Oh, tail? He gets control over it. Perfect. Tilt the rotor. The helicopter flies towards him. Tilt. No. Begins to walk backwards. Where do you think you're going? Come on, Jahoo. Woohoo! Tim runs around the garden with the helicopter chasing him. After a few seconds, he comes running back and stumbles over the garbage cans, so he's lying on the ground. The helicopter hovers right over his head. He can't control it. Oh, no. He turns around and crawls forward. The helicopter flies towards him, but he manages to bend down as it flies over him. He looks around, but he can't see it. He gets up, and the shot changes to seeing the scene from over his head. He looks around to find the helicopter, but he can't. He stands up again and leans against the fence of Wilson's garden and relaxes, drying some sweat off his helmet. The helicopter rises behind from the fence, and he spots it. The shot changes as seen from the helicopter's view. You see Tim's horrified face. He tries to run, but crashes into the wall of the house. He stumbles inside and closes the door. He sits down on the couch and opens the helmet. Phew! He bends over, suddenly looks up. The garden's doors slam open and the helicopter still hovers in the air. Shot of the helicopter smile. It speeds up and Tim rolls over the couch to avoid it. Credits. Outtakes from the scene where Randy tells Jim why Brad acts so strange.
They broke up.
They did? Why? What happened?
I don't know.
Well, she must have dumped him or he wouldn't be so depressed. So depressed. Randy?
Drop your fucking line one more time, Dave.
Yeah, that's it. You know how sensitive Brad is.
They look at each other for a few seconds, and then they laugh. For the staff.
Am I not supposed to laugh at that?
The end.
In this episode of Home Improvement, we have stage directions, Tim and Mark, all being played by Gian Verderose. Jill.
At the end, you say this shit?
Jill, Brad, and Wilson were all played by Kirk Slingloff, and Jennifer, Al, and Randy were all played by Dave Martinek. This was episode 42, Bye Bye Birdie.
Of Home Improvement, which is not the show about demolition.
And cut?
Ladies, what do we talk about now?
That was good. That was funny.
It was a lot of me talking.
Well, you see, the problem is we didn't check. we didn't
read the script beforehand.
So we had no clue if this was even casting, and Dave got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, I did absolutely nothing.
And Dave still dropped his lie.
I wasn't paying attention. I was reading ahead. That was my bad.
Do you know the funny thing is? I think somebody sits, watches the episodes, and types this up. Like it's a guy at his house that does this.
That's definitely what it is.
And I find it...
No, because whose job is... Wait, is this... Oh, wait. This is like a fan page for Home Improvement where the script's... Wait a minute.
There's a script for almost every episode.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody just sits in their house and listens to Tim Allen and then writes it down, and nobody's paying them.
Funny Home Improvement episodes.
And this was number 1 of funniest.
Mm-hmm.
Can we tell funniest? This was the funniest one?
Apparently.
Mama, this was lackluster, I hate to say. I think it's time we had that conversation.
I think something that we should do is that we should go one by one and do our best Tim Allen grunt. If you wanted to start that up.
Oh my God. Okay. Well,
can we watch one for reference?
Yeah. Oh, can we pull one up? I'm just thinking of him in the Santa Claus, and I know that's not the same Tim Allen because that Tim Allen. Whew. Something for the
let me go on the YouTube.
I would like for all the listeners that are listening to this bonus content, which hopefully will be on YouTube. I haven't posted the other one yet. But
is there really no way we can just make a bonus content episode of y'all just talking to me? Why don't I get to have a proper episode? Why does my shit have to be scripted? I hate it here.
You're gonna get a proper episode one day. But we thought of who would be the best person to bring on this episode.
Actually, Kirk thought of who would be the best person. I thought of who would hate it the most, and I thought John would hate this the most.
Oh, who was the best person?
It was still you.
It's still you.
You guys, I'm blushing. Stop, I'm so geek. The people are gonna have to go on YouTube to watch. Wait, can we also start the episode with like the audio? But is this Tim Allen grunting?
I found a 17-minute video of him grunting.
Yeah.
17 minutes of him grunting?
Oh, it's 14. No, it's
14.
It's on YouTube.
All right. Can y'all hear this?
People just give that away for free? Oh. Okay, it's like guttural.
Yeah. Ross was preparing us for this moment.
Did you guys watch the Shaggy Dog?
Yeah, Shaggy Dog was pretty good.
It was funny.
I think about the Shaggy Dog a lot more than I'd like to admit.
Mm-hmm.
Just because Tim Allen was fully a furry and nobody said shit.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was like, ha, laugh, funny. I will simply buy this DVD, put it in my 2000 Yukon Denali, and make Gian watch it every time we drive to the Outer Banks.
Should we not even make this bonus content? We just keep this the whole episode? Because I think people would enjoy this. Because we didn't announce that there's going to be bonus content.
Oh, true.
So I think we just make this the rest.
The episode?
This is just the next show that's on after Home Improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, wait. Can we like make a disclaimer in the beginning of it that's like, by the way, 30 minutes of this is a Home Improvement episode. If y'all just want to get to talking, go to minute 31.
No, we aren't gonna tell people. That's too much.
Nobody will hear our beautiful words.
Part of the fun is that they have to listen to that whole entire fucking episode.
Yeah. You don't get the comedy factor that we're going for.
They don't get it.
Get it, I suppose.
They don't
I'm
get
just
our elite,
stupid.
like, Rick and Morty humor.
Oh, wait, pause, backtrack. When I had to read the math directions, no, not a damn thing. That all went over my head. I can't drive or do math. I have to tell y'all something. So because I'm living in this camper because I work at a campground, I can take showers here, but the water doesn't stay hot for long. So I've begun taking like these public showers at like a bathhouse. It is crazy. The other day I overheard someone crying in the shower to Juice World. Oh, I overheard someone crying to Sugar by Brockhampton. Somebody dropped the soap and said, not to be sus, but if you can kick that back over to me, that'd be pretty high. And I sure as hell kicked that soap back over to him. But nonetheless, I was flattered. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was leaving that event.
That's fucking funny.
Thank you. The public showers are really, really cool. It's
Is that
like,
where you're meant to
I
be?
do quarters to bathe. Huh?
Is that where you're meant to be? Public showers?
You know,
Is that like...
there is not a moment in time when I feel more at peace than when I am showering publicly. If I could be naked at all times, I simply would be. It's a good thing that this is an auditory media because nobody will see that I am bare ass naked right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
we all
weird.
Dave and Kirk, can you confirm?
Yeah.
Yes. We see your like
Amazing.
maybe pepperoni nipples.
Take it back!
They're like weirdly huge. It's like imagine like a whole entire pizza, but it's only pepperoni.
I'm just so jealous of Dave because he has these amazing pepperoni nipples.
That's what we call a fan.
These tiny thumbtack cutter nipples. This shit is so embarrassing. My shits look like push pins. I hate it.
You got like bird nipples. I got full on like cow udders.
Bird nipples?
Yeah. Birds are mammals now.
Can I have... Wait, they are? Wait, backtrack. Also, can I have almond nipples? Because I love whenever I drink almond milk. My dad's always like, show me the nipple on an almond. It's just me, baby. It's me.
The almond companies just like sneak into your house at night and they rig you up.
Silk milk, sponsor me. Sponsors, love me. Pick me. Choose me.
Okay, guys, I made 2 big purchases this week. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
What were
Go
they?
ahead.
I bought a longboard.
I also bought a longboard today.
Did you really?
Yeah, from a company that makes them out of recycled beer cans.
Wait a
Are you gonna try to? Are you gonna learn to ride it?
Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to ride it.
Okay, I just bought one off Amazon.
Bought one off of Amazon?
What was the other purchase?
Well, we'll get there. Yeah, I bought. It's like almost 4 foot long, and it looks like a surfboard, but it's a longboard. God, this is gonna be great.
Have either of you skated before?
No.
I'm gonna bust my ass.
Imagine us rolling up to the fucking buns on our longboards.
For what? Online class?
You're
rolling up real steady for what?
You're gonna see me like leaving the house at 1 a.m. and we're just
going to 7-Eleven.
walking away forever. I'm not gonna come back until 3 a.m. That's my time.
We buy the longboards just to walk and hold. We don't actually ever ride them.
You guys, I have to tell you something.
Yes.
I found out. Our listeners are going to think I'm stupid as hell. I found out that textbooks are really expensive.
Yeah.
Really expensive. Well, like, all
Correct.
we ever had to buy were plays.
Yeah.
I found out today.
I paid like two. Sorry, you go.
No, speak.
I paid like $200 for my calc book freshman year because I was going to be a math major.
Oh, Kirk, what?
Math, physics, engineering, something.
Wait a damn minute. But why? You and I figuring out that we had good SAT scores?
Me and Gian complete each other, brain-wise.
It's hard having all the reading and writing brain. It's why I feel like I can
Numbers!
articulate myself. So I don't get math at all. I am so stupid. But the old men at my job constantly condescend upon. I will literally be minding my business, driving a golf cart, and they'll be like, "You can't do that." And I'll be like, "Why can't I drive a golf cart? I have a license." And they're like, "You can't drive, skinny boy." And then they give me one of those like freezer pops that you put in the freezer, and then it like freezes, and then like you can have them in blue, pink, red, or orange. They only ever give me the orange ones.
Those bitches.
Those bitches. And what?
Honestly, though,
And
if
one of
old men
them
were calling me skinny
has
boy,
a-
I wouldn't mind.
And one of them has. Remember when you told me I sing like I'm thick? And one of them has. One of them has a Blue Lives Matter sticker on the back of their truck. So a cab, obviously. I'm so tempted to pee in the bed of their truck.
Do
I'm
it.
So tempted to pee. For legal reasons, I will not be peeing in the bed of this truck.
Wait, can you
But I
take
am-
all like the freezy pops out except for the orange ones? And only leave
Just
them
to
the orange
spite
ones?
them. Those bitches literally only because like they'll go into like a freezer that's like in a back room that they don't let me into. Like I don't work here, and then they'll like give me the popsicle, and I'd be like, "It's orange." These bitches hate me. These bitches
Can you
hate
sue them
me.
for like a hate crime? I feel like that's a hate crime.
Well, it feels really hateful when I'm here because, and it's a good thing I'm not saying where I'm. Wait, you guys, should I get a
Mhm.
snack? I'm so sorry to be off topic. Just thinking about these freezer pops.
I don't know how long.
Go
it's on.
ahead.
Yeah, do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Should oh my god, it's a good thing I have just recently put on my robe. It is purple and has flowers on it. I look very beautiful.
Got a point.
Dave and Kirk are enchanted.
So I
What
bought.
was the other big purchase? Yeah.
So do you know Crocs?
Yes.
Shut up.
You know the giblets they put in Crocs?
Yeah.
So they make Croc-shaped giblets, whatever they're called. So they look like Crocs.
Mhm.
So I bought a pair of yellow Crocs and 2 yellow Jiglet Crocs. So I'm gonna have Crocs on my Crocs.
Y'all wouldn't know it because this was before we started recording, but this fucker talked about Post Malone too. That's 2 grave sins in one day. He talked about Post Malone. He went randonauting for Post Malone.
And now my car's broken.
Now his
Randonauting
car's
is real.
broken.
Quantum
Mhm.
numbers.
Yep. Because now the only thing that's doing circles is your bank account. That shit's embarrassing.
Not true.
Dave, how have you been keeping yourself busy in this quarantine? Do you have a job? Are you doing job things?
Yes, I am helping someone move, and I am painting their house, and I am tiling their floor.
Oh, so you're just one of the fucking Renaissance painters then. You're one of the Ninja Turtles. You're fucking Raphael
Correct.
over here. Mr.
Mhm.
Michelangelo.
He's
Yeah,
recreating
call
the
me
Sistine
Michelangelo.
Chapel,
Oh, wait.
but it's
Wait,
him
I
on the
gotta
wall,
argue with my
not
brother
God.
about this. Who do you think is better? You guys can't see it, but Kirk is fanning himself with money. Who do you think is going to win in a fight? Who would win in a fight? The Power Rangers or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I think about
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Power
Turtles.
Rangers to the.
Me and Kate McPhee already had this discussion.
And it's Power Rangers. How could you ever come
It's
to
Teenage Mutant Ninja
How?
Turtles.
how?
Fuck the Power Rangers.
Have you seen Tom?
Period.
Those privileged ass bitches?
Have you seen him? Bro,
The
he
Ninja
was the
Turtles
Green
will get
Ranger,
down
then
and
he was the
dirty.
Black
The
Ranger, then
Ninja
he
Turtles
came
go
back
up on
as
the
the
motherfucking
White
streets.
Ranger, bro. He
That's
had
why,
that
like, the
long
fucking
hair.
Power
He
Rangers
was so
grew up.
sexy.
Oh, what
So
in
much
fucking
of this
Sunday
course
school?
is
He was
when they
so
used the power of
sexy.
fucking
He
God
was-
to take
bro,
down criminals?
They
Fuck
went.
those
They
bitches.
gave
Fuck
the
those
audience one
bitches.
of these.
This is the first official
They gave them one of
anti-Power
these
Ranger podcast.
and turned into robots. They could turn into animals. They were
When
crazy.
they were dinosaurs?
They could literally. And you know the best part is all
Ninja
their
Turtles
enemies
can
way
fucking
different.
do all that without this fancy dancing technology.
All they have is some
Fuck
nunchucks,
them.
bro.
They're
there's-
heroes in a half shell, Kirk.
They're heroes in a half shell. All right, they're just
They're-
like firefighters that went during 9/11.
They are nothing.
They're heroes.
They're nothing.
Oh, Dave!
They're
Dave! You gonna get jail time, honey.
Me?
I call firefighters
Kirk,
heroes
don't
and
interject. Woo! We might have to edit that. Should you? More on this at 11.
We normally don't
eating
edit
chocolate
these
chips
things.
with my bare hands. You don't edit these?
Oh yeah, I forgot that people
One
like
time.
above Maryland take 9/11 more seriously.
Oh wait, backtrack to your other podcast. Your school took you to a pool, threw you in it, and was like, "Don't drown."
Yes. Uh-huh.
Wait, did you do fluoride?
Fluoride?
Super Tooth Tuesdays? You guys didn't do fluoride?
No.
Did you guys have
Oh,
the dentist
Kirk,
that
did you
came
do-
to your school?
No.
No, wait, damn it. That's a different trauma. Kirk,
Yeah?
did you ever do Super Tooth Tuesdays?
No.
Okay. Well, if you go to a school in the country, none of us have city water. We all have water, like wells under our houses. So there's no fluoride in our water. So like our teeth are like brittle and weak. So at an elementary school level, my school district and other school districts decided they would simply bring fluoride in cups. And every Tuesday, you would have to gargle fluoride for a whole minute in like your elementary school class, spit it back out into the cup, and hand it to the teacher. But these fluoride flavors only came in 3 different options. You either got bubblegum, root beer, or mint. There was no in between. And it
All
was
the stuff,
every
yeah.
morning at like 10.
Now we know Jean's Achilles heel is his teeth.
My weak, brittle teeth.
His weak, brittle teeth.
I mean, I feel like if fluoride helped your bones, it would just be my whole body. Hence why my appendix exploded.
Do you ever miss it?
You know, for a while I was like, I felt empty on the inside for a while. It just feels more
Yeah.
literal now. But the
Mm.
skinny after it was like 12 pounds. It was great. It was great.
We should all get our appendix out.
Just explode. Simply. It's literally so simple.
Remember the
Just treat
episode
your
of
body like garbage.
Mm.
the episode of Full House where Uncle Jesse's appendix exploded during the birthday party? And he was dressed up as Fred Flintstone? Just me?
My appendix exploded on an air mattress that I stole from an ex-friend on the floor of Caitlin Alvarez's apartment in 114. So I was probably 2 feet away from Kirk while it happened.
What floor did she live on?
She was on the second one.
I was on the second floor.
I know.
It happened right down the hall.
Yeah, I limped to the elevator, and
I was-
Kirk's thing off was nowhere to be seen.
How would I know? I came into rehearsal the next day and I was like, "Where's Jean?" And they're like, "You didn't hear? He exploded."
Oh, when I told Paul Turner that, he screamed at me. He said, "You shouldn't be going upstairs. Stop."
I'm so glad to be out of 114.
Kirk.
In sakes of
Kirk,
them.
didn't you basically commute for the second semester?
No, the end of the first semester I did. Second semester I was there every day. And then this happened. This would have been the first semester that I lasted the whole semester at college.
Kirk, that's very sad.
Yeah. Well, first
about
semester,
you,
freshman
Dave?
year I did, but I went home on the weekends.
Dave, did you ever get to move out of your dorm?
Yes, I finally moved out. I now have more than like a week's worth of clothing.
And he was
So
20
that's
minutes up the
nice.
road and didn't tell me, so I didn't even get to see him.
You guys, I'm so happy to be here.
Mm.
It feels like I'm carrying this. Go me. And no one's gonna and no one's gonna disagree.
We have like no. Wait, did we ever do the Tim Allen grunts?
No, we didn't.
Oh my god.
All right, John,
we
go
didn't do
first.
the Tim Allen grunt.
How dare you? How dare you?
You're the
Okay, wait,
guest.
play them. I need reference again. Play them again.
I got it for you.
Kirk, keep that motherfucking thing loaded. So I feel like my Tim Allen grunt official submission.
That's interesting. Kirk.
Controversial, I know.
I gotta get in the zen.
I think mine is going to be.
Oh, that's spicy.
I like how it's quizzical at the end.
Yeah.
It leaves room for interpretation.
Well, Tim Allen is a very quizzical guy.
You know what always drives me crazy? The musical number in the Santa Claus 3 that Jack Frost does.
One time, me and Kirk.
About it?
One time, me and Kirk were in the library, and Kirk just started like full out singing.
No, you
that
started
song.
full out singing.
Wait, I did? Did I start it?
You started the regular one.
Oh, okay.
And I switched. I started singing. Oh, wait, I might have started. We were singing it together.
Wait, let's all do it together right now.
Wait, I don't know it. I just think about it.
No, you know it.
Me and Dave will start. You start.
Start spreading the news. I'm here to say, just to be a part of it. New York, North Pole, North Pole. John, take it away.
Suddenly, I cannot speak.
It's so hard to sing over Zoom.
It's all of my singing for the actor class. Girl, me every morning for intro to acting. Or was it? I don't know what it was. I don't know what the official title was, but Ross Bachelor's class. I would, just some mornings, I would turn the camera off and simply put my head down. It was so bad.
I hated that once it got online.
Like, it
wasn't his fault.
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't his fault.
I just, especially like the time of day, like I would roll out of bed and just not be ready to do anything. It wasn't his fault.
No, absolutely not. The acting exercises. Taylor hugging a piece of meat for 5 minutes. Taylor hugging a piece for 5 minutes. And then him being like, but where does it go from here? And then her having to pick a new activity.
She really went. That was so good.
It's auditory media. Nobody saw it. Kirk hugged his body and then chomped on something.
That was so good.
Kirk hugged, delicately caresses his shirtless body. And
I was cleaning the pool. That's why I didn't put a shirt back on. I was
going
going to
cleaning
shower.
the pool, you fucking Chad. Put clothes on.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name's Chad, and I'm in Pike.
How many frat parties have you been to?
0. Me and Dave want to rush frats. Are we allowed to publicly say that?
Well, no, you can't. Well, one, you're already in Alpha Psi Omega.
Are we not allowed to be
Aren't
in
all
more?
of us on the board for Alpha Psi Omega? Kirk, are you on the board?
Yeah.
We're all on the board for it, and you're gonna sit here and loudly talk shit on my APO.
No one's so. No, we're just joining. Technically, that's a honors fraternity, so you're allowed to be in a real Greek life fraternity alongside.
So what I want to do
rush.
is just rush. I don't accept to take them up on their offer.
Wait, you're gonna tease him, Dave?
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
I'm gonna
you'd be a
walk
hot
in there, they're gonna be
commodity.
like, who's this boy? And then I'm gonna, like, mesmerize them with my charisma. They're gonna fawn
Oh,
over
you are
me.
dripping in charisma. What was that one party? Who did we mix with? That
Rugby.
all of us went.
The
Rugby
dodgeball. Rugby!
with the 6-foot girls. Sorry, that really presses me every time.
I remember going up to the kitchen and just talking to some people that were absolutely, like, out of their minds high in the kitchen.
So I just recently came up with this. Not came up with, but like it's something that I've been thinking about recently. Do you guys get the concept of having like a smooth brain?
Yes.
No.
So, Kirk, a smooth. It's like the more, I guess, textured your brain is, like the more like brainy or veiny it looks. It means like the more like you've experienced and like the more you know. So like, whenever I say smooth brain, I just think of the people that Dave's talking about, like people in a frat party kitchen with just like the smoothest brains, and their biggest problem is like how are they gonna get down the stairs into the sweaty basement? Oh, smooth brain.
I miss
Smooth
getting
brain
really
problem.
sweaty at parties.
I get really sweaty regardless, but other people are nice.
Just imagine how funny it'd be if there's like a frat party and I'm just in Pike. That would be hilarious.
I don't think you understand.
That's
If you
so
rush a frat, I'll haze you. Me, and I'm not even.
That's so funny though.
Are you saying that you don't want to rush with us just to see if you can get in?
Oh, I know I'd get in. I'm a hot commodity, baby.
Are you sure?
Hot commodity. Oh, baby.
It sounds like you're scared.
No, like I'm
You
not.
need to rush these frats with us.
Okay, we're doing it.
When and where? I love being peer pressured.
This semester.
Oh, online.
Yes.
Right. I'll run around naked the G Borough Square, but just
Okay.
virtually, like a Nintendo walk.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember walking your Nintendo dog?
I remember playing with him.
They're probably dead now.
Do you know like remember how expensive some of them were?
Oh, fully. I had a husky.
I don't think I ever played Nintendogs, but I did play the Build-A-Bear Workshop games, like Hug Island.
I played that.
Wait.
Do you remember the one where you had to click like the golden apples and not the rotten
Yes.
apples?
Uh-huh.
That one was my favorite.
Pissed me off because I kept on clicking the wrong ones.
I was about to say, of course you both played it. You're big little. And then I remembered I texted you both this independently, but I took the picture of their Spotify cover photo because for fucking APO Big Little induction nights, Kirk had like bought Dave a knife.
Well, I bought Eduardo a knife too, so if Eduardo was there, we could have got a Big Little
You
grandpa.
all would have what? Had a knife fight?
Yes.
We would have had Eduardo lick his knife.
Ah.
No, but so ours we have for at least like Eduardo got me certain gifts, so I got him. I followed the same, like a stuffed animal, a tech item. So like the knife was the tech item that I got both of them.
What tree are you in? Tech tree?
The tech tree.
Well, now we're in the legendary
now we're in the
tree.
legendary tree, whatever that is.
I didn't understand that at all. But I know
So
Amelia's
now I
the
can
only
do
girl
whatever
in
the
it.
fuck I want.
Facts.
Oh, period. Okay. The way he spells.
We were very confused that night. I was standing there by myself like, am I a part of anyone's family?
The legendary tree. He can just do that?
We don't know if he
What's
can, but
stopping
he
me from
did.
next year just going brazy? What's stopping me?
Me and Dave make the Dave tree.
I would like to join. Let me in. Let me in! I don't think we're going to be doing anything like that next semester. I don't even know how anything would work or if parties are even going to be a thing. This is also scary.
What we've heard is we'll throw I think some people are saying we throw parties, and if you're too scared to come, don't come. But if you're not scared to come, let's just go crazy.
I'll simply be vibing in the corner with a mask on.
I think that's the consensus with some people is just like, we will throw, and whoever shows and whoever is all right with showing will show.
That gives me anxiety.
But it really depends on what these next couple months look like. So,
I mean, they're not looking any better. It's very crowded down here at the shore. These bitches make me sick.
I was down there Wednesday.
And no text to Gian, I see. Okay.
I didn't know you were down there.
Okay, Mr. Slinger. No. Keep your lies. We'll talk
And I
later.
wasn't in Avalon.
I'll talk your... Yes, disclose my location to all of your fans.
Our 11 people that watched the last episode.
It's me,
We do not
and
have
I'm
a
one
lot of
the 11.
listeners. Wait, do you want to
All
say
11.
our secret word for this episode?
Yeah, make up a secret word.
Wait, can I say it?
Yes.
Okay. The secret phrase is Strawberry Blonde by Mitski. Strawberry Blonde by Mitski. I once
Yes.
saw the video of a cottagecore lesbian pole dancing to it.
As they should.
That's
As they should.
It was very good. Oh God, the way I'm blanking. I just think about Mitski a lot. The way she does what she does. Yes. Word, vernacular, vocabulary. I just am a fountain of knowledge.
Speaking of her, do we want to do our closing song?
yeah.
Oh, Dave said let's wrap it up, champ.
It's time to go.
What's the closing song?
Hey, my name is Dave. Thank you for listening today. Thank you, John, for not being named John. You have an interesting name. Thank you for listening to Kirk and Dave. Word. Bye. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, finally they're gone.